The dream of playing for a favorite team. So many children share it, so few see it come true. In this very exclusive club, there's a place for Claudio Marchisio. We met him in his restaurant near Turin, where he told us about his love for and life with Juventus.
I think you should nurture your dreams with great passion and great sacrifice until you eventually make them happen. The desire to play for the team you've always supported and to win too leaves no room for regret.
No regrets, only great memories for Marchisio and Juve. If the Bianconeri are still dominating Italian football, they owe it to Claudio and many other Serie A legends.
Juventus was a big part of my life. The appeal of this club is in its history and its many triumphs. The team is different from all others because whoever comes here immediately understands the passion and the importance of this club and this shirt. The motto at Juve is winning is not just important, it's the only thing that matters. These words become part of any player who spent time here. The most talented players I was lucky enough to play with were Gigi Buffon in goal, Giorgio Chiellini at the back, Andrea Pirlo in midfield, and Alessandro Del Piero and Carlos Tevez up front.
Tevez tearing away here. He's unstoppable. Turns inside, gets away from the last defender, and slots home. Wonderful from Tevez.
That season, Tevez basically won some games on his own.
389 games, 37 goals, 7 league titles. Not just numbers, the realization of a dream for Marchisio at Juventus, where everyone called him Il Principino, the Little Prince.
My nickname goes back to when Fabio Capello was in charge. I went to training dressed like I am now, wearing a shirt and jacket, while many other players had torn jeans and baggy t-shirts. So Balzaretti and Zambrotta started calling me the Little Prince. Of all the trophies I've won with Juventus, the first had the most meaning because it was the most emotionally charged. It had been a really tough period, from Serie B to getting back in Europe, and then the first Scudetto. It was great not just for the players, but for all those who worked at the club and shared everything with us, and for the fans too. It was easily the greatest feeling of the last few years. My most important goals in Serie A were my first ever goal, and then the one I scored against Mourinho's Inter when I dribbled past Samuel and Lucio, and then lobbed Julio Cesar, who were all great players. That's something that will stay with me forever.
It's hard to compare squads from different eras, but today, like yesterday, Juve is the team to beat.
Today's Juventus is a solid team. They know what they're capable of, and they know their strengths. Their biggest strength is the extremely high level of talent available in the squad. I think Juve will win the Scudetto again.
And in their quest, a must-win match. The leaders face third-placed Inter in the Derby d'Italia. Juventus-Inter, a match always highly anticipated. This season, perhaps decisive in the title race.
I don't know what to expect from this game. It could be a turning point for Inter, as it could open a new era for the club, given that in the last few years they've had a hard time finding the right balance and a consistency in the results. As for Juve, the know-how they have collected these last few years is priceless. They can cope with any situation. I don't think Inter's game is all about counter-attacking. If you do that, it's not necessarily because your team is under pressure, but it might well be a deliberate ploy to make the opposition leave gaps at the back and to exploit the quality of your players. Antonio Conte works intensely on his players' mindset to try and raise the bar, not only technically, but psychologically too. Conte and Maurizio Sarri are completely different. This year, their matchup is even more intriguing and important. It's obvious from Inter's season so far. After all, Juve have proved in these past few years that they're above everyone, and most of all, that they're consistent. And this is exactly what's been missing at Inter in the recent past. But the new coach is managing to reshape the team and inject self-confidence in the players. That's why this year's title race is one of the most intriguing of the last few seasons.